When you become the oldest person in your family, will you be ready to handle the responsibility of that role? The word patriarch has been completely distorted in recent memory, but one of the things that God has constantly reminded me of over the last decade is to prepare myself to be the patriarch of my family. And what that really means is to be able to shoulder the responsibility and burdens of the people whom I love into deeper faith and more fulfilling lives. And that's a lot of responsibility on a young man to do that for his wife. And then later on, he'll have to do it for his wife and his kids. And then beyond that, he'll have to do it for his kids' families and then his grandkids. One of the reasons that the word patriarch has gotten such a bad rap is that there are a multitude of men out there who want to reap the rewards of being a patriarch, and there are rewards for being the leader of your family, but they don't want to take on the responsibilities of deepening their family's faith and making sure that every individual is moving toward a more fulfilling life. And as I've walked down this road of family leadership, first becoming a husband and then a father, and moving into the future thinking about what I want to be like as a grandfather, I've learned that the most important thing you can do in order to prepare yourself to be a family leader, a patriarch of your family, is to have unshakable faith in God. And beyond that, to have a personal relationship with Jesus. It's not good enough to know of Jesus and to know about Jesus. You must know Jesus. And the reason for that is because, as they say, it's lonely at the top. There will be times in the leadership of your family where you must bear everyone else's burdens, but there will be no one to bear yours. That is, unless you have a relationship with Jesus. The mark of a truly great patriarch is the ability to lead his family through devastating times that devastate him as well. But in spite of that hurt, he can still pour out into his family and lead them through that situation and not require anything of them. It should be the goal of every young man who has a family or who is looking to have a family to strengthen their relationship with God to the point where they can bear the burdens of their entire family and yet find their comfort in God. For most of us, this is a lifelong process that will take decades to get us to this point. But you have to know where you're going so that you can start letting God work on you and building you into that kind of man.